Okay, I went shopping, and you can see here I saved all the receipts, so I could claim it at customs if I went over, but that's a lot of purchasing. So I was thinking, you know, how can I use all this in my scrapbooks? And you can use it as ephemera, but you can also use it as a backdrop to your crafting. And so I thought, you know, what better way than to actually, you know, on a blank page like here, just lay them down, you know, receipt after receipt. Find the ones that that have kept their shape. If you want, you can add some colored ones in here, but you know, I'm not going to do that. But you know, with some of the beautiful text, some of the stores you've been to, and then what you can do is actually, if you want, just to ink them up a bit so they stand out a little bit more. We'll do that here. Actually, forget that. Yeah. Didn't need the knife. And maybe just stamping a little bit to frame a photo. Another thing I like to use is our clothing tags. I like to use this part, you know, just as ephemera in the book, you know, as a place like to, I bought a sweater there from Essentials, Fear of God, and then just having this as a place to add, you know, your text or anything that you want to place on there, and then just having that kind of sit on the book like that, which I think is pretty neat. Or what you do is you take this and you add like that. Or you can just have it, you know, sitting like that. I think is pretty fantastic too, is layering these pieces like that. You can have this sticking out, but I'm going to use this in another example, which I think will be really cool. But yeah, just having it sit like that. Again, with the intention that I'm going to stamp that later. So everything is placed in there temporarily, which is always kind of neat. And then this can go on there. And just placing that on like that. There we go. And I have a lot more receipts, and I'm going to use this and repeat this kind of same process throughout the book, just because, yeah, like I like unity and cohesiveness, and so I will definitely use these again. Now, another thing you can use are napkins. Napkins from your favorite restaurant, or any restaurant, especially when they're printed like this. I mean, I don't know what they use in Tokyo or Japan, but their napkins they're beautiful, and I wish I could show you the texture of them, but they're not like the napkins you see here in North America. You want to keep these because they're that beautiful. And so using this, when they're folded like this, it can actually be, if you actually place it on there like this, sliding it in like this, and then flipping it over like that. You can have it like this if you want, and then you can actually have 2 pockets or even 3 pockets. It is quite delicate, so you might just want to, but then there's also this idea that, it becomes a pocket on this side too. Okay, so again, being mindful of how you want to do that, but it is quite delicate. And again, in keeping with this whole vintage look. And even before I put that in there, I think I might stamp the back side of this just to give it a little bit more interest, so it's not just plain on the back there. There. Some little bit of so you can add like a photo if you want to cover that up. And then, because it's a pocket, you can add any other paraphernalia, like a boarding pass, and some of the places, like these pamphlets, you can stick that in the pocket. And then it becomes a place where you just, store some of your paraphernalia. You can use any pamphlet as and I did this in another video, but I showcased it a different way. But using like these trifold or these accordion pamphlets within your junk journals, I think would really kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because not only are you creating more space for your journal, but you're also showcasing where you've been. So I think that's a great idea. If you come across some larger pamphlets, you can cut these down and use it that way if you want. But this one's not an accordion one. This is more like a newspaper. So going back to this whole tax-free guide, I thought that was kind of neat. Just placing this in there, you know, then you actually have a place to add more stuff. And you can actually, you know, add different paper to this if you want, if you don't like the paper. Or, I mean, really, you can just use this, because that in itself is kind of from your travels. You say, oh, you know, this is what they did back then. So, you know, adding this to that by placing some tape on the back. Placing it in here like this. And then you have this neat fold here that you can actually embellish, add more photos. It can act as a place to, you know, store some of your other, you know, other things that you've collected from your travels. Again, most pamphlets are the same size, so you can, you know, store that there. And then that just becomes a place to hold, you know, and it won't fall out, you know, because if you place it in right, it actually, you know, holds all your other pamphlets in there. And you know what, seeing what I'm seeing, I think, again, the beauty of of repositional tape. I don't want to put the tax-free guide in there. That doesn't look pretty to me. But what I will do is place maybe this one in here. That's beautiful, because that, and most pamphlets go like this, but you can just, you know, reposition it so that it looks more like that. Okay, and then that becomes a place where you can put, you know, photos from, I mean, this was a restaurant, so if you have any photos of that restaurant, you can place them in there. And then again, like I said, it becomes, you know, a place to store all your other paraphernalia, all your other pamphlets. You can store that all in there, fold it up, and then there you go. That is a beautiful place to store your stuff. So look at this. This is a disposable coffee spoon. Isn't that beautiful? That's how they gave it to me, was in this beautiful sleeve. And so, you know, I took this and I thought, wow, this is, you know, I love having things stick out at the top of my books, and just a way to, you know, showcase any fun things that I've purchased, that kind of thing. And so I thought, you know what, why not use this as, you know, a place where I can, it's more like a bookmark to showcase some of the fun things that I maybe purchased on the trip. So not everything was free. I actually bought some things. I actually have these cute little, I don't know, and forgive me, I don't know why. I went into a stationery store and they had these really small polymer clay creations, and I thought, wow, that is so cool. Like, why? Because they're so tiny. Anyways, I think it was for, anyways, I thought it was quite neat, and I thought, you know, why not add it to this spoon? You know, glue that on there and have it be like some kind of, you know, thing that sticks out of the book like that, or even like this one here, which I thought was quite beautiful. You know, having that stick out of the book. Do I want this masubi? This masubi's kind of neat too. And I'll probably put them all in there, but I thought that was kind of a neat way to showcase things. And usually when I'm placing neat little ephemera in there, I like to use Ultra Bond. Ultra Bond's really good for adhering metal, plastic. The good thing with Ultra Bond is that it dries clear. So even if you have a lot in there, because there's a bit of a swell in the spoon, so I kind of had to overfill it there, but that will actually dry clear for you. Now, I love business cards. Number one, they're free. So if management allows you to take some, then go ahead, take a few, because what I'm going to show you is you're going to need a few. Now, you have to remember, again, companies, they spend a lot of money marketing. And so take advantage of that beautiful artwork that they provide for you as a way to kind of pull you in and grab you. And so this is how they do it. And I love to add art pages to my scrapbooks and journals. I don't like it to just all be journaling. I like to mix it up, and not just all, you know, photos as well. It's nice to kind of mix things up and add a few art pages. And if you're not into mixed media, you know what? Stickers are great. I really like the washi tape shop stickers for that reason. Place that on top of there, so you know you're showcasing some of the places you went to. And I do have a bit of green in this book, so you know, I'm not too afraid to add green. I know people are like, why are you worried about the color? I'm like, well, you know, because I'm very much an aesthetic. I like, you know, things to kind of flow and have a, you know, have some creative limits, I guess you could say, or else everything starts to look the same. And so what I actually will do is, one of the things before I put this down is I love to add metal embellishments. So another thing to add other than the cards would be, we've talked about clothing tags and using them in your junk journals, but why not? I find all clothing tags now actually have, you know, they actually are attached to the clothing with small metal black safety pins. And I do love adding elements of metal in my crafting. And so why not add this to your journaling? And so what I'll do here is, instead, sometimes I like to add little gems for some reason, just on the corner here, I think are quite beautiful. But in this case, I'm gonna add her there. In this case, I'm just gonna add, you know, these safety pins right to the top here, I think would be neat. Two, three, maybe just two. Let's just add two there. I think that'll be fine. Okay, that's down, that's down. I'm gonna put some double-sided adhesive on here. You don't have to stamp, you can just add these. I mean, it's beautiful. You don't necessarily need, you know, all the stamping and stenciling, and I do that, again, I do my stamping and stenciling before I go. And there, that becomes a simple art page for your journal. No, very little bulk, so that you don't overdo it in your journal. And you can see here I used it in this other page just to break it up a bit so that you don't see photos of me all the time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more tips and tricks on how to jazz up your scrapbook journals, then you'll probably want to watch these videos here. Until I see you in those videos, take care and have a fantastic week. Bye.